Good day, everyone. You are welcome to the lesson of today. My name is Adedayo Adegoke. Today we are having English grammar, and our topic is informal letters. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to define informal letter, mention features of informal letters, and write an informal letter of your own. Now, what are informal letters? Informal letters are letters we write to our loved ones or close relatives. Informal letters are letters we write to our loved ones or close relatives. That is, people who are very familiar to you, people you know so well that you are very free with. They include your parents, your father, mother, your uncle, your aunt, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend, etc. They are people you are very close to, and because of that, you speak freely with them. In informal letters, you don't put a title. Like when you are writing a composition, there's no title. You know, when you are writing a composition about my best food or my mom, you write the topic there. But in informal letters, you don't put title. It is what you have written, your story, that will make people know what you are writing about. Okay, this is a picture of an informal letter. Okay, you can see here, there's a part here that this is your address, that is where you can be located, your address, where you live. Okay, then you see after this address there's 24th September 2000. This is the date. This is what an informal letter looks like. There is this part of address, there is the date. You see what the person has written here, dear Jimmy. Okay, there's the salutation. Then you see the person writing, you see there's no topic. Then the person writes the letter, and then the person writes love. Then the person writes her name, Sarah. Okay, this is what an informal letter looks like. There must be the address, the date, then there must be the salutation, then the body, the main message. This is the main message. It is also called the body. What you want to talk about. Okay, that's the body. Then we have the conclusion, and then you put your name. Okay, the name of the person you are writing to, that's this one. Oh, my dear friend. Oh, dear Bola, dear Lukman, dear Rebecca, dear Chiamaka. You write the name of the person, dear John, dear Toby, dear Michael. You write the name of the person, then put in your message, and then you close it. You conclude the letter. You know that a letter is a message you are trying to pass across. You know, there are different ways that we communicate, and one of them is by writing letters. Okay, this is another example. You know, in the previous one, the address is here to your right hand, but in this next one, the address is here to the left. Can you see? Before, it is agreed that people should write to the right hand side, that is the sender's address. But now it has been said that you can write to your right or to your left. Okay, so this is the address of the person who is writing. It is called the sender's address. The sender's address, the person who is sending the letter. Either you write it here or you write it on the side. So your address must be there because you are the sender. Then we have the date. You can see there must be sender's address, then there must be date. Then there must be salutation, dear mom, lovely mom, dear dad, sweet dad, whatever it is you want to use. Oh, my loving sister. Oh, my dear brother. Whatever you want to use. You can put a phrase, a group of words there, not just dear mom. You can write to my ever-loving sister. Whatever it is, how dear the person is to you will determine the salutation that you use. Then you write the body of the letter. What is it you want the person to know? Of course, you just don't write, dear mom, please give me money. You must first, in the body of your letter, you must arrange it in a way that will be interesting. Look at this letter. Dear mom, you will be pleased to know that I am coming home for the weekend. I am very excited to meet you all after so long. You must start in a way that will make the person happy. They are your close relatives, so you must make them happy. Then you now tell them what they need to know. Okay? Then, so that is the body of the letter, all the story. And then it is in this story side that will know whether you can write very well. So it is in this story side that you put in all the ideas. You must make sure you use correct punctuation. You write everything you want to say in the body. Then we have, let me read this letter to you. Okay, after this person has said, Dear Mom, you will be pleased to know that I'm coming home for the weekend. I am very excited to meet you all after so long. I feel elated, that is, excited, to share that the project I had been working on has been selected by America's Library Council. It was a very challenging task for me, but I'm glad that my hard work has paid off. Leaving aside my chores, I have also started taking care of my diet as you suggested. How is everyone at home? I hope Ritu's dance classes are running well. Update me about everything soon. And please do not forget to visit the doctor for your routine checkup. Convey my regards to Papa and love to dear Ritu. Yours lovingly, Neha. Now, this person has written this letter, but in this place, he said, oh, send my greetings. This person is concluding, putting it to an end. That's what the conclusion, that's what the conclusion is all about. Now, look at this. After your concluding remarks, then you must put your complimentary closure, like yours lovingly, or your loving daughter, your loving son, or your sweet daughter, whatever it is. You have already used a dear name for the person you are writing to. Then you put yours to here, your sweet sister. Then you write your name. So this is your complimentary closure, and then your name. You write your name there, because if you are writing dear mom, mommy may have like 4 children. So mommy should know who is writing, whether it's the first child or the second child or the third child. So that's why your name is important there. So you have seen this basic. We have the address, the date, the salutation, the body of the letter, the concluding remark, that is you are rounding up, then your complimentary closure, yours lovingly, yours faithfully, yours sincerely, and then you have your name. Now, from the letter I've read to you, there are a lot of things that we see there. Number one, there is the title. It is that title that is also called the salutation. The salutation. This is from the salutation down. Okay, so we have the title like Dear Hannah, Dear Dad, etc. Then we have the explanation that is in the body. The body. Then you have your first paragraph, that is your first point with details. Paragraph 2, you put your second point with details. Paragraph 3, you put your third point with details. Then you have your closing sentence, like greet everyone for me, I look forward to seeing you. Then you sign off, like all the best, or your loving daughter, or see you soon. Then you now write your name, either your own or the one you make up. Okay, this is a picture of another letter. You notice the address here. You notice the date here. That's the date. You see the salutation here. Okay, this is the body of the letter. Then here we have the concluding remark. You see, the concluding remark. Then you have your closing compliment here. That is yours faithfully, or then you write your name. This is another one. You can see the address, 58 Big Ben, London. Then you see the date. Now this is the person you are writing to. Hi, Andrea. Then you start. Now you start, how are you? How is the family? Look at this one. Thanks for your letter. That means the person has written before. Then you write your body, all the thing you want to tell the person. Look at this. I've got to go now. Write soon. Okay, that is your closing remark. Then you have your complimentary closing. That's love. Then your name. You see the name of this person here. Okay, that's what letters are. You write your address, you write the date, so that we'll know, you will know, the person will know when you wrote that letter, and so that you can keep records. Okay, so you write your address, like you have here, you write the date, you greet the person, you salute, then you start the letter, you write the body of the letter. Your body of the letter can be 1 page, it may not be up to 1 page, it may be 2 pages. It depends on all the plenty things you want to write. Then you write you conclude it. Oh, I'll be so glad if you write back to me too. Okay, so you conclude it, whatever, you know, they are your friends, so as if you are talking to them. That's how you write the letter. Okay, then this is another one. You can fill this one up from, then you write your address, everything. The date is here. You can change the date as well. Dear dash, you write the name of the person. Hello, how are you? How's the weather there? It's extremely warm here. I hope you and everyone else is doing well. This is for this person. You can change yours. I'm very busy here with dash. There's a lot of work to be done. Time is extremely precious. I cannot wait to meet you, or meet you mentioned the names of other people. Maybe you are writing to your uncle. Okay, so you fill up your letter the way you want it to be. Then you finish up. Take care, love. You can, you know, I've shown you some examples of some letters. So you pick anyone that you like, and then you finish it up. This is another one, a template for you. You put in your own address. You are the sender. You put in your address there, your date. You start the salutation. Then you may have as many points as you have. If you want to talk about 3 things, you want to talk about your school, you want to talk about your family, your sisters and your brothers, you want to talk about a game. So if you want to talk about 3 things, first start with 1 paragraph, write the first one, go to the next paragraph, write the second one, go to the 3rd paragraph, write the 3rd one. So all the things you want to say, just make sure you arrange it well, so that people will not be saying, why is this person just writing anyhow like this? So make sure you arrange your ideas very well. Then you conclude. You put in your closing remark. You conclude it. Okay. Then you put in your complimentary remark, like yours faithfully, yours truly, etc., like that. And you put your name. This is another example of an informal letter. You know, there's even a question here. Sometimes the question will determine the letter you write. Look at this question. You are abroad, spending your holidays in a very exciting place you have always wanted to visit. The people you travel with are really nice, so you enjoy their companionship. Now, write a letter to your friend describing what you have been doing so far and what you still plan to do. Then this person has written a letter based on the question. The address is not here, but the address should always be there. Then this person has written, you know, answers to describe the picture she has been asked to paint. And that's what, sometimes they will ask you, write a letter to your uncle and thanking him for the gift he gave to you. Don't say, my uncle did not give me any gift, so I will not write a letter. No, you are to imagine that your uncle has given you a gift. Then you thank him in that letter. The letter may not get to your uncle, but it will show that you can write a letter. They may tell you, write a letter to your sister. Don't say, oh, I don't have sister, I only have brothers. You imagine you have sisters, and then you write a letter to your sister. Okay, this is another letter. You can see the address. You can see the date. Most of the time, the address is on this right-hand side. Okay, but we have been told that the left-hand side too is also correct. Dear Maya, you have your comma there. Then you write your letter. Thank you very much. Sometimes you can thank them first. Sometimes you can show how happy or how excited you are. Okay, then you write in all your stories. Letter writing, you know, shows how well you can put your ideas down in a way that will interest other people. This is another one. You can pause the videos to read all the letters, and then it will help you to form your own. This one is another one. All these letters are written so that you can have an idea, so that you not say, I don't know what to write. People write letters. You can write interesting letters. So that's why those letters are there. You can pause them, read them through, then you write your own. So what is our takeaway for today? What are the things we have learned that should be part of us? Informal letters are letters we write to our loved ones or close relatives. Not letter you write to your headmistress or a letter you want to write to someone like the school mommy, the executive director. It is not a letter you write to someone you are not very close with. Informal, we are still going to talk about that kind of letter. They are called formal letters. But these informal letters are letters that you write to people that you know, people that you like, people that you can smile, you can play, you can have jokes with. So that's the kind of people you write informal letters to. Your father, your mother, your uncle, your aunt, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend. As many people as you have around you that you are very free with. Your sister's friend, your brother's friend. There are people you can write informal letters to. And we have also been told that you don't put a title, like when you are writing a composition. And part of an informal letters are the address, the date, the greeting, that is the salutation, like dear mom. You have the body, you have the conclusion, then you have your name at the back, at the end. Now, to test your knowledge, write a letter to your teacher, telling her what you've been doing during this holiday. What are the things you've been doing? I'm sure there are so many, We've had a long holiday. There must have been a lot of things you have been doing, that you have done, and some that you are still doing. So write it. If you want to write, I'm sure you are going to write more than one page because, the holiday has been long. So write a letter to your teacher, telling her what you've been doing during this holiday. Now you may write, snap, and send. That is the one you have written, you may snap and send. Or you may type and send to my email. You may type it, with your phone or with your laptop. Whatever it is you are using, you may use that to type, and then you may send to my email. That's adedayo.adegoke@greenlandhall.org. I'll be waiting to read how you've been spending your holidays. Okay, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day and be happy.